Tom Hansen believes in love. Not romance, meaning. The kind that gives life direction. The kind that turns uncertainty into certainty. In 500 Days of Summer, Tom is often remembered as the victim. The guy who cared more, tried harder, and lost anyway. But that reading misses the point. Tom isn't destroyed by heartbreak. He's undone by projection. Today, we're analyzing Tom Hansen. Not as a hopeless romantic, but as a psychological case study in how idealism turns into self-deception. Tom doesn't want a relationship. He wants an answer. From the beginning, Tom treats love as a solution to existential discomfort, dissatisfaction at work, emotional drift, lack of direction. Psychologically, this is external meaning-making. Instead of constructing identity through agency and values, Tom assigns meaning to a future partner. Love becomes purpose. Romance becomes identity. That's why losing Summer doesn't just hurt, it destabilizes him. Tom doesn't simply hope in love, he believes in it. Soulmates, fate, cosmic alignment. These beliefs aren't neutral, they're interpretive lenses. Every interaction with Summer is filtered through expectation. Coincidences become signs. Chemistry becomes inevitability. Ambiguity becomes promise. Psychologically, this is confirmation bias. Tom isn't seeing Summer, he's seeing evidence. Summer tells Tom who she is, repeatedly. She doesn't believe in permanence. She doesn't want a serious relationship. Tom hears the words, but discards their meaning. This isn't misunderstanding. It's motivated reasoning. Tom prioritizes his emotional narrative over explicit communication. Reality becomes negotiable. Projection happens when internal needs are placed onto another person. Tom fills in gaps that Summer never offered. Shared future, emotional alignment, long-term intent. Summer becomes a screen. When she deviates from the script, Tom experiences betrayal. Not because she changed, but because she never agreed to the role. After the breakup, Tom revisits the relationship, but selectively. He remembers the highlights, the closeness, and the joy. He forgets the warnings, the mismatches, and the boundaries. Psychologically, this is rosy retrospection. Memory protects identity. If the relationship was perfect, then the loss wasn't avoidable. And Tom doesn't have to confront his own role. Tom frames himself as the one who loved more. This narrative preserves moral innocence. Pain becomes proof of sincerity, but suffering doesn't equal virtue. Tom's pain is real, but it doesn't erase his refusal to listen, adapt, or accept reality. By the end of the film, Tom changes, quietly. He begins to understand. Chemistry isn't compatibility. Intensity isn't intimacy. Love doesn't create identity. This is emotional maturation, late but genuine. Tom doesn't stop believing in love. He stops using it as an escape. Tom Hansen isn't a villain, but he isn't a victim either. He's someone who mistook fantasy for connection and paid the psychological cost of that confusion. 500 Days of Summer isn't a breakup story. It's a warning. Because love doesn't complete you, it reveals you.